Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I know it's pretty late. I couldn't sleep tonight. I tried to record this video earlier today, but I had to update my iPad here, and every time I tried to record it, the volume did not record, just the pictures. So I think I've finally gotten it straightened out, but I want to dive right into it. Now, I know I haven't done this in a while, which is the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, but I was thinking today I need to start doing this for my own protection. So let's get right into it because I have so much I want to discuss with you guys. Here's the disclaimer. Everything that I say is totally alleged. Every word that comes out of my mouth is completely untrue, unfounded, and unreliable. In fact, I am so full of it, I am the target audience for X-Lax. All right, you guys? So don't take anything I say seriously. Take it all with a grain of salt. There you go. Before we get into the Harry and Meghan news, I wanted to show you guys a couple of things. This past weekend, I was cleaning out my closet, trying to find stuff to throw away, and I found this. This is a picture of me when I was 14 years old. It was taken in 1994. You see, I have braces. I met Shania Twain in Nashville. I was there with my grandparents. Anyway, I just thought you guys would think that was cute. I did. Anyway, throwback. So, a couple of videos ago, I told you all how I was going to meet Lauryn Hill and the Feuds at a concert. I bought the tickets, etc., etc. Well, I got an email saying that the whole tour was canceled and they were refunding us for the tickets. The official reason was the pandemic, but I read online that the three of them have huge egos and they couldn't get along, allegedly. I need to start pinning everything I say with allegedly for my own protection, so there you go. And the reason that I'm saying this, let me get into it right now. I'm not gonna not get into it, but I'll just give you a little bit. I'm gonna make a video about it tomorrow. But this is, as you know, the alleged Satan-worshipping, most evil heathen beast celebrity in Hollywood, aka Beyonce. Okay, now, I used to think that she was the most evil heathen in Hollywood. However, my opinion on that changed today. I now think it's Cardi B. And if you don't know who Cardi B is, Google it. She's a female rapper. She is whispering in Meghan's ear, trying to get Meghan to do some awful things. She tweeted about it earlier today. I read an article, but I'm not going to discuss it any more than that. My partner, I mentioned it to him, and he knows all about Cardi B. He's said that he's been watching her since she was on reality TV. I don't know that much about her, if she was or she wasn't, but all I know is she raps and she's very vulgar. He said that he's going to write me some things to say about her, so I'll discuss this in the video tomorrow. So anyway, the next thing I have that I want to show you guys, I wish I was better at editing, so so this would be a little bit more fine-tuned, but I was watching I have a music playlist saved to my YouTube account, and I was watching one of the videos earlier today, and the lyrics in the video reminded me of Harry and Meghan, and I wanted to play it for you guys, and I thought to myself when I was hearing the lyrics, and I actually said this to my partner, I said, those lyrics, Harry is going to be singing those things the day that he comes to his senses and decides to leave Meghan. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you hear the words. And you've probably all heard this before, I'm sure. It's an old song, and the movie it's in is a classic, but it came out way before the movie. Anyway, so check this out. Here we go. I'm trying to pause it because they told me I've heard that you'll get a copyright strike if you don't pause it every so often, so let me continue. Sorry about that. So, there we go. Did you hear the lyrics? Isn't that quite fitting? And here's just a little bit more of it from a different section I wanted to play. Okay? Yeah, so when Harry comes to his senses and he walks out on Meghan, he's going to be saying, "Honey, you don't own me, you don't own me." And look at this, the way that they're dancing when they're leaving and the credits start rolling, they're dancing down the street. That's the way Harry's going to be dancing out the door of the Montecito mansion when he leaves that girl. Watch this. See, there you go. The way they're dancing down that's exactly the way he's going to do it. He's probably not as talented as them, but, he'll give it his best shot. So let's get into the Harry and Meghan news. That's enough of my rambling. So, Harry and Meghan left the royal family only to allegedly get snubbed by the A-list Hollywood crowd that they wanted so badly to cozy up to and to be BFFs with. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex appear to have fallen out of Hollywood's graces. One site that I looked at insists that they're losing popularity fast, and here's what I read, everybody. According to reports, H&M, otherwise known as Harry and Meghan, are being shunned by the Hollywood A-listers. They've gone from a must-see novelty to avoid at all costs egomaniacs. After all the comments they've made about the royal family, the excitement of rubbing elbows with royalty has worn off as far as Harry and Meghan are concerned. One Hollywood insider is saying, allegedly, Harry and Meghan have been throwing their weight around like they're the king and queen of Hollywood, using their royal status to pursue and get mega deal after mega deal, and that's left a bad taste in the mouths of stars who've worked their whole lives to get to the top. The couple's arrogance and entitlement have turned off the celebrity elite and landed them on Hollywood's most hated list. Now, you guys, you don't hear every day, but we know that people move every day from their lives in the Midwest or wherever to Hollywood and want to become a star, and they go to all these auditions and don't get the parts, or they get crappy parts in low budget films and never make it anywhere, and their name is at the very bottom of the credits, and they really struggle. And Harry and Meghan quit the royal family, they moved to Hollywood, and they get the Spotify deal thrown in their lap. They get this Netflix deal thrown in their lap. It seems like everything just comes to them. And here it is, a year and a half later since they got both those deals? I just made a video about this yesterday, I believe it was, and they haven't even produced any content for either of them. And Spotify's taken things into their own hands. They're hiring people who are going to put the fire to Harry and Meghan's feet and make them produce something. And I heard today that Netflix has gotten the same idea, and they're going to hire some folks who are going to get Harry and Meghan to work. Good luck with that. So, let me see here. Oh, another source says that the celebs are sick of Harry and Meghan attacking the royal family and always painting themselves as the victims. Well, that's what Meghan does best, is she plays the victim. She can't play any other part well. Reportedly, the A-list celebrities are banding together to snub Harry and Meghan to make sure that they get the cold shoulder everywhere they go in LA. An example of this would be Meghan's alleged desperation to get an invite to Barack Obama's 60th birthday party, of which, as we all know, she ended up not being invited to after all. The Duchess of Deception was reportedly devastated over being snubbed, but stars like David Letterman, Oprah and Gail, yes, they come as a package, Conan O'Brien, and Tom Hanks received invites. Even Chrissy Teigen was there. And let me tell you something, I heard, allegedly, that when Meghan found out that Chrissy Teigen was there, she hit the roof. She was so furious that the Obamas would prefer Chrissy Teigen's company to her own. But hang on, no sweat. Meghan came up with a good excuse as to why she came up with a good excuse as to make it seem like she was invited when she really wasn't, but she just couldn't make the party. I hope I'm saying that right. She said that she didn't attend the birthday bash because she had a 2-month-old baby at home and she couldn't leave her alone. Now, that doesn't exactly meet the wash to me or however that expression goes. With all the money that Papa Charles forks over, I believe that they could afford a babysitter for just one evening. She and Harry went to New York several months ago to the United Nations, and I don't believe they took the kids with them. Somebody must have been home watching them. And doesn't Doria live with them? She can't watch the kids for one night? They do have her on the payroll, so she needs to do something to earn her keep. Anyway, Meghan was gutted over not being invited. She had desperately wanted and expected to be the special guest at the party. She truly believed that she had a special relationship with Barack and Michelle. The snub was the ultimate public humiliation for Meghan because it showed the world that she and Harry were not in the power set, no matter how much they pretended to be. And you know what? One reason I believe that Meghan was so desperate to go to Mr. Obama's party is because both he and Meghan's birthdays are on the 4th of August. So if Meghan was there, it would look like the Obamas thought so highly of her that they were throwing a joint birthday party for Barack and Meghan. Michelle probably figured out that that was Meghan's game plan, and that's why she didn't invite the scheming, pathetic, wicked witch of the West Coast, Meghan Markle. I started to say the Northwest. Goodness, I'm getting tongue-tied. There's also an alleged feud between Meghan and the singer Katy Perry that I'm just hearing about. They're neighbors in that Montecito neighborhood, but Meghan is certainly not obeying Jesus' rule to love thy neighbor. And the reason that Meghan reportedly has beef with Katy is the most petty, childish reason ever. But petty and childish are two of Meghan's specialties. Her others I can't say in decent company. But the reason is Meghan heard a rumor that Katy Perry said, now get this, Katy Perry allegedly said that she preferred Kate Middleton's wedding dress to Meghan's. That comment did not sit well at all with the yacht girl turned Duchess. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard about Meghan, but it's definitely something to sell your $14 million mansion and relocate over. Now, I'm not saying that Meghan's selling her house to get away from Katy Perry, but if Meghan does see her out walking her dog, she would love to claw Katy's eyes out with her bare hands. And speaking of those A-listers who were snubbing Meghan and Harry, you remember how George and Amal Clooney were at the wedding in 2018, and George even defended Meghan against the press in 2019, saying that they were, quote, unjust, unfair, and unkind to her, unquote. But since that Oprah interview last March, I don't see George or Amal rushing to Meghan's defense. In fact, neither one of them have uttered her name since they did that interview. All of Hollywood knows that Harry and Meghan are not real royalty, and the celebrities would much prefer to be seen and pictured with actual royalty, not whining entitled losers. Being photographed with royalty is good PR for these celebs, and the Harkles, royalty, they are not. And let me give you an example. William and Kate are coming to the States later this year for the Earthshot Prize ceremony. Now, everyone who's anyone in Hollywood is going to be clamoring to get an invite to that event, to be there with the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, the future King and Queen of England. Now, if you think Meghan was angry about all the stars at the Obama's party and her not even receiving an invite, she will truly be fit to be tied. She will be so furious when she sees all the stars that turn up for William and Kate. I'm sure that their friend James Corden will be there. He'll definitely want an invite. Now, you remember he has the Late Late Show with James Corden, and several months ago he had Harry on there. And let's not forget Adele, Oprah, and oh, it'll be so good. Meghan will be so upset if the Obamas show up there as well. Oh, it would be so glorious to see the look on Meghan's face when she sees Barack and Michelle next to William and Kate. And Kate will look so flawless in the pictures. Oh my goodness, revenge is so sweet. I can't wait. It'll be so amazing. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification button. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.